At the University of Chicago Divinity School each year, they have what is called Baptist Day. Every Baptist Day, the school would invite one of the greatest minds to lecture in the Theological Education Center. One year, they invited Dr. Paul Tillich, who spoke for 2.5 hours, proving that the resurrection of Jesus was false. He quoted scholar after scholar and book after book. He concluded that since there was no such thing as the historical resurrection, the religious tradition of the church was groundless, emotional mumbo-jumbo, because it was based on a relationship with a risen Jesus who, in fact, never rose from the dead in any literal sense. He then asked if there were any questions. After about 30 seconds, an elderly pastor stood up in the back of the auditorium. Dr. Tillich, I got one question, he said as all eyes turned toward him. He reached into his sack and pulled out an apple and began eating it. Dr. Tillich, crunch, munch. My question is a simple one, crunch. Now, I ain't never read them books you read, munch, crunch. And I can't recite the scriptures in the original Greek, crunch, munch. And I don't know much about Niebuhr and Heidegger. He finished his apple. All I want to know is, this apple that I just ate, was it bitter or sweet? Dr. Tillich paused for a moment and answered in exemplary scholarly fashion, I cannot possibly answer that question, for I haven't tasted your apple. The pastor dropped the core of his apple into his crumpled bag, looked up at Dr. Tillich and said calmly, neither have you tasted my Jesus.
Yeah. You see, if you haven't tasted of Jesus, you don't know what you're missing, eh? And that's why Psalm 34 verse 8 says, oh, taste and see that the Lord, blessed is the man that trusteth in him. One taste of my Jesus, man. You're going to find out that my Lord is sweet, sweet, sweet. BSC, talk to me, girl. Jummy. Help me choir, my. So sweet. Help us. My Lord sweet. So sweet. So sweet. Sugar no sweet so, honey no sweet, ice cream no sweet so, candy no sweet so, sweet so, none no sweet so. Talk to me, Konnor.
He is sweeter than sugar and spicy, keeps me safe throughout the night, cause he is with me all the time. I feel no boat because my name is a walk by faith and not by sight. Jesus, so many reasons I got to tell you I please him. Nobody else can do the things he does in so many reasons. I know he is my savior. I know that he is my father, my friend, my brother. Protects me like no other. I got to give him praises for his love, it never changes. He's my father, my friend, my shoulder, shield, everything I need to make it. Everyone wants to know. This is why I love him so. He's
sweet, sweet, sweet. Help us choir. My. So sweet. So sweet. cream no sweet so. Candy no sweet so. Chocolate no sweet so. Nothing no sweet so. Help me, God, Lord.
Jesus is the Lord of my life, and He is sweeter than sugar and spice. He keeps me safe throughout the night, cause He is with me all the time. I fear no foe, that cause my knife is a walk by faith and not beside these. Jesus, so many reasons I got to tell you I please Him. Nobody else can do the things He does for so many reasons. I know He is my Savior, I know that He is my Father, my friend, my brother. He protects me like no other. I got to give Him praises for His love that never